what is this moment like? I mean, we're leading up to the big game and everything. What's this moment like for you?
Well, it's very special. Because I had the opportunity to come out last year and see Kenny, the two Kennys be inducted, and it was very special, and I really look forward to it. It was really exciting, to be selected into the Ring of Honor by the fans, and they've had a lot of great players that have come through here, and so it's really an honor to be here and being going into the Ring of Honor. So.
Was there ever a time where you thought the Bengals wouldn't do a Ring of Honor, and you might not live to see that?
I hadn't really thought about it, but I was hoping that they would because I've known a number of players with a lot of different teams, and and I know they do different things that they honor a lot of their players that have made different impacts on their franchise and organizations, and so I was hoping that Cincinnati would do that. So I'm glad to see it being done, and given the kind of showcasing some of the talent that has been around Cincinnati, and we've had a lot of really good players over the years. So it's really great to see.
You said you talked to Kenny from last year.
Yeah, I was here with Kenny. Yeah, with Kenny's.
What did he tell you
last.
about that event and just that moment, I guess, when you get inducted?
It was something very special. He just said that he just felt kind of overwhelmed and kind of how I feel a little bit. Overwhelmed by it, but very honored. But it was very special. I mean, he was a great player, and you work hard, you play hard, and you try to do the best you can do. And when you get voted in like honored like this, and it shows that people really appreciate your talents, and it really makes you feel good. So.
Do you think that part of honoring you is also part of honoring the teams? You were on the great '70s teams and also the '80s teams. You were part of two distinct eras.
Yeah, I think so. Absolutely. I mean, we had some good teams. Even the teams in the '70s, the early '70s, we were competitive. With even our division was great with Pittsburgh and Cleveland and Houston. We kind of beat each other up in the up in the division, but we had some great teams. We had some great players, and some great seasons. You didn't have as many wild cards teams as you do today. So if you win the division, Pittsburgh might win and they end up going. But we had some great individuals and a lot of great talent on those teams. Um, yeah.
Since you
So.
found out, have you had with old teammates reminiscing about your days with the Bengals?
Yeah, we talk. I talk with a number of the guys. I stay in touch with Archie and of course Lewis Breeden, Reggie Williams. So I see a lot of the guys, and we talk about the old days and the fun days, and we had some good times. We had some good times, but there's nothing like coming here and being able to see some of the guys. I mean, I've seen a couple of guys I haven't seen for 40 years. And it's so great to come here and see those guys. It's just wonderful because they were just they're great players, and we were just you're almost like a family when on a team like this. Everybody has one goal, and that you're trying to help each other work towards, and so it's good to see those guys.
You have the nickname Iceman, obviously, and I'm just curious. You're known as a calm, cool, classy, collected athlete when you play for the
Hmm.
Bengals. Do you think a lot of that might get thrown out the window tomorrow? The emotion when you see your name on there.
Um, I don't know. I know it's been pretty emotional. I've been pretty excited about it. My wife says, you know what, you're really excited about this, and it's like, 'cause she says you seem to always stay calm. You don't get excited too much about anything, but this has really been exciting, and it's really. I think I will. I think I will. But it'll be like I say, it's going to be an honor to be there and to be there in front of the fans. And especially the fans that have. That voted me in. Like I say, the fans were tremendous while I was here. We had a great group of fans, and they're always supportive. So it's going to be, it's going to be a pleasure
To seeing how the Bengals are doing currently, does that make you any more proud to be a Bengal, former Bengal and a Bengal?
Oh yeah, yeah. I've always pulled for them and supported them. Whether they're up or whether they're down. It's just, I kind of came up with them. This is where I got started. So I always pull for them. I always support them. But it was exciting last year. I mean, I was like a kid. When they ended up going to the Super Bowl, I had the opportunity to go to LA and go to the Super Bowl to the game and be at some of the festivities. So it was good, and I'm hoping we get back on track.
What do you think that moment, and I know it's obviously in the future, but what do you think that moment is going to be like when you see your name, you put a number up there, Ring of Honor? What are the emotions you think that are going to be going through your mind at that point?
It's going to be, like I say, it's going to be exciting. I'm going to just to reflect back over the years, and the great teams that we had, and really some of the great players and great individuals that I had an opportunity to play with, and like I say, with football to me, it's the ultimate team sport, and so it's like I didn't get there alone. You had an offensive line, everything starts up front, and I had a great quarterback. So it's just going to be an honor that to be there. So I'll reflect on all that, especially the teammates, that I really enjoyed meeting some of the guys that have been just lifelong friends. So.
Isaac, can you tell how close this team is, not to just breaking through and winning one Super Bowl, but with Joe, with Jamar, T, everybody that they have being good for a long time?
I can see them being good for a very long time. If we can keep this team, if we can keep the team together and keep them healthy, because they got a lot of young talent on this team. I mean, their receiving core is outstanding. You got a great running back. You got a great young quarterback. There's some great young quarterbacks in the league, but I tell you what, Joe is right up there with the best of them. Um, you know, and the defense, they're playing well. So I think this team has the potential to really being good for a lot of years. I think, and I think they will. Like I say, sometimes you got to be a little lucky because we got to keep people healthy in this game, in this business. And with so many great players, free agent comes up, and then it's trying to keep them together. But the nucleus of guys that they have right now, they're young and they're good.
I asked Willie the same question. Obviously, the focus is going to be on you guys this week. Moving forward next year, is there maybe a player or two that you got your eye on that might be joining you in the Ring of Honor?
There's going to be a lot of great players. I think you got Ocho Cinco, you got Reggie Williams, you got some guys from the 70s, some of the younger guys. Um, there's just a lot of good players. You never know. I don't know who the fans. I guess if the fans are voting, who they'll bring us in. I was surprised they kind of got all those old guys in this early. I thought we might have to get a senior committee, but but I guess some of them haven't forgot us. But it'll be interesting, and I'm sure whoever gets in will be well deserved.
Well, all the stats, the accolades, changing an NFL rule. I mean, where does this sit to sum up, your career, your accomplishments? This
This really sits at the top of everything that I think that I've done and accomplished, and what we've done as a team. It kind of reflects what we have done as a team. We had some really good teams, but this, like I say, this is a big honor for me, and I'm really thrilled to be here and to have been selected. Yeah.